What if I told you an operation so intricate and daring took place in the heart of Rafah that it would forever be etched in military history? Welcome to the story of the Rafah operation, a military endeavor that unfolded under the cloak of darkness, where the stakes were high and the margin for error was slim to none. The Rafah operation was not just another military operation, it was a meticulously planned and expertly executed rescue mission that involved some of the most elite and specialized forces. The Israeli military, their internal security service, Shin Bet, and the police force combined their resources and expertise to pull off this daring mission. The objective was clear: rescue two Israeli hostages, Fernando Simon Mammon, 60 years old, and Louis Har, 70 years old, held captive in the heart of Rafah. The captors, none other than the formidable Hamas organization. The mission was a race against time, as every passing second could mean the difference between life and death for the hostages. The operation was set in motion in the early hours of the morning. A special forces team stealthily infiltrated a building in the Shabora refugee camp of Rafah, where the hostages were being held. The forces silently made their way to the second floor, where they exploded the apartment door with a bomb, taking out the 3 armed guards holding the hostages. But the operation wasn't just happening on the ground. In the skies above, the Israeli Air Force launched a series of intense airstrikes in Rafah, a diversion tactic designed to scatter attention and provide the ground forces with the cover they needed to extract the hostages safely. Meanwhile, the American forces were kept in the loop, receiving continuous updates about the operation's progress. Their involvement underscores the international implications of the operation and the global fight against terrorism. In a span of 1 hour, amidst the chaos and the gunfire, the hostages were safely extracted and flown to a hospital. The Rafah operation was not just about military strategy and execution, it was a testament to the power of international cooperation and the relentless pursuit of justice. The dust settles, the gunfire stops, but what happens next? As the echoes of the Rafah operation fade, we find ourselves in the aftermath of an operation that had been meticulously planned and executed. An operation that, despite its complexities, managed to secure the release of 2 Israeli hostages, Fernando Simon Marmon and Louis Har, who had been held captive since early October. In the heart of Rafah city, amidst the chaos and the rubble, the Israeli forces managed to penetrate the second floor of a building, detonate an explosive device, and eliminate 3 armed guards. The hostages were then swiftly evacuated via helicopter to Tel Hassomer Hospital. They were in surprisingly good health, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the effectiveness of the operation. Meanwhile, the European hospital found itself in a dire situation. Already strained, the hospital was overwhelmed, unable to accept any more serious injuries. The southern regions of the sector were particularly hard hit, with a marked increase in the number of casualties, many of them children. The Israeli military, under the leadership of Minister Yoav Gallant, had followed the operation closely. The operation had been a joint effort involving the Israeli army, Shin Bet, internal security, and Israeli police. The Israeli Air Force had played a crucial role, launching intensive airstrikes in Rafah to distract attention from the operation. This operation was not without its difficulties. There were exchanges of gunfire with Palestinian militants, and the operation lasted approximately 1 hour. Despite this, the operation was deemed a success, a victory for the Israeli forces. But as the dust settles, we are left with a haunting question. At what cost? During the operation, the Israeli soldiers executed a rooftop landing, detonated a bomb to open the door on the second floor of the building where the hostages were held, which resulted in the elimination of the guards, members of the Hamas movement. Despite the challenges, the hostages were in good health, a testament to the success of the operation. Every operation has its cost, its impact. What was the cost of this daring operation? Reports suggest that the price was steep, with casualties on both sides. News emerged of the death of the American Special Forces commander, a heavy blow to the U.S. military. But the impact didn't stop there. The local population bore the brunt of the operation, with large numbers of martyrs reported, most of them children. The aftermath was catastrophic. The European hospital unable to accommodate any serious injuries due to the overwhelming demand. Amidst the chaos, the toll continued to rise as search operations among the ruins brought more martyrs to light. Yet, amidst the carnage, a daring rescue was executed, 2 captives were freed, and a strategic blow was dealt. The Rafah operation, a daring rescue amidst chaos and gunfire, will forever be remembered for its successes and its costs.